Hi everyone, welcome back. We've returned to Lawden this week. The goal of this session is to do as many log hops as we possibly can. This place has a really good selection of log hops. It's got about 10 or so in a row, which are great fun. They're nothing crazy. We're not like hard enduro specialists or anything like that, but we're just trying to learn how to do the basics. So here we are out on the track that I like to warm up at the start of the day. We're just riding around. Since last week I popped over to Lucas's. Actually, in fact, this morning I popped over to Lucas's and we swapped my front tyre over to one of his old ones. It's got a significantly better amount of tread on the front, so you won't hear me complaining about it anymore. In fact, you'll probably hear me singing praises about it, the opposite side of annoying.
Alright.
I'm taking it a little bit easy right now because I've obviously got a new tyre on. I've never experienced what this tyre feels like before, so this is my first 5 minutes of riding. But damn does it feel good. I feel super confident having grip again. Like the biggest thing that I noticed was when I come up towards a corner and I tried to actually brake to slow down rather than my front wheel just skidding forwards and me having to like stop and turn. I could actually just slow the bike down, which feels really nice and just makes me feel like I'm flowing through the single trail a lot better.
Wait, there's an actual brake lever for $250.
It's almost like they designed tyres to have tread for a reason.
It's still snap.
Don't get me wrong, I have the D606 on the front at the moment and they have done really good for this whole season, but I've done about 8,000 kilometers now and this year, and I think probably about 5,000 of them would be actually off-road. So, you know, they've lasted a fairly decent amount of time. The performance on them has been excellent as well, but when you get down to like 2 millimeters of tread left, what can you really expect from the tyres? Unfortunately, we've now hit the last day of summer officially, so the leaves are going to start changing. You might start seeing some of the trees in this video being less green. The temperatures are starting to drop. So yeah, today's a staggering 16 degrees opposed to the usual 25 to 30 or more that we're used to.
Over the roots, baby! Up over the roots! Up over the logs!
I definitely feel like I'm flowing a lot better today. The bike is handling good, I'm not too hot, I'm having a great time.
You're over the log? Oh.
Making some smooth progress out towards the log hop section. This is actually the long way. There's a much shorter way from the entrance to get to the log hops, but as this is the start of the day, we still want to just warm up and get into the groove, get a feel of the bike, and just enjoy some nice flowy single trail. It is beautiful in here.
I'm out. Oh, yeah. also jump that fucking log. Anyway, anyone great? Oh fuck! All over the place. What the fuck? the massive tree. Yeah, calm down, Graham.
So we're approaching the big lock area. First time I came through here, I was terrified of doing pretty much any of these, but over the couple of weeks, I managed to get the hang of it, I think. The first time I came through here, actually, I just used a bypass for pretty much anyone that was across the actual trail. So the goal of this session is to go round and round on these logs and just keep jumping them over and over and over again. And I want to get to the point where I go over like whoops and jumps now out in the normal track, and I'm not panicking or scared about the whoops, like shaking my bike around. I'm riding around in sand and I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me too much. I'm more just determined on trying to get the bike to do what I want to do. So again, with these logs, I want to just try and get rid of the anxiety of coming up against something that's, in my mind, just a couple of weeks back, seemed too large to cross.
Oh, there's a big one here.
That one is great fun.
Ooh.
The ones that still come in at an angle still scare me, and actually there's one slightly earlier in the course which is at a bit of an angle. It's kind of half broken, you'll see it every so often. Every single time I try and jump it, I get worse. I think my small hop before actually hitting the log is getting weaker and weaker, or I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking things with it.
What the fuck has happened here? Probably a terrible idea. Oh, I don't know.
It's some of the guys' first time coming through here, so you know they're a little bit more spooked by things, just like I was. That one get worse every single time. There's a little loop about 3/4 of the way down. There's only 3 more jumps or something afterwards, but it brings you all the way back to the start, so you can just keep going round and round in circles without having to do the whole single trail to get back here.
It's your hand, Lucas. Lucas, I'm behind you. Oh.
I was rushing back because Lucas went a little bit off-beat and got himself stuck against a tree, so he was calling for some help. But then by the time I got to him, he's obviously set himself free.
I'll put it back.
So this confused me last time because the plank had moved and I didn't really realise that it wasn't dug into the ground. So when I came this time, I was like, oh, the plank's moved. So I thought I'd put it back because some of the other guys might not be able to get over the log without it. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of these logs, and I actually start trying to take it in the middle sections and on the harder sections of the logs. Nothing again is still massive. There's no big logs in here for me to get too scared about. So yeah, just having good fun. Still can't jump that one though.
Noise. I think the other guys have gone back to the car park.
I'm so happy that I was able to ride up the length-long log and jump off the end. I didn't do it perfectly. I noticed in the video that my tyres slide to the side, and obviously I want to do it better, or on a thinner log I must take it more accurately, but I was happy about this. I still need to work on going over these jumps better so that my front doesn't dive. Ugh. Lucas does it so nicely in comparison. This first log scared the absolute crap out of me when I first arrived, and it took me maybe 5 times around this place before I was confident enough to just give it a go. I mean, I feel like it's as big as my front tyre. It's just luckily that it's slightly stacked so that I can actually just get up over it. And I'm scared about bottoming out on it if I'm going too slow. Ah, it's just scary, that one.
Oh boy.
See, it's actually getting worse. I definitely need to have more of a bounce before going in, or even just try and wheelie. That actual bit rolls, so yeah.
Well, this looks like a shit show.
Well, this wasn't here last week.
Ah, got my leg.
Bike's heavy. Ah, log's pointy. Ah.
Just bashed my fucking leg.
Just back out on the track. Let us just relax and get some fresh air going again. It feels good. It feels good to get some speed and wind through us. Coming up on Andy here. Definitely have him on the whoops. Having him on the whoops was a terrible idea. I am being shaken around all over the place. Oh my god. Woo! Eat dust, Andy, on your CRF. Oh wait. Notice that a family has turned up, so we start taking it a little bit more easy going around. I can see the coast is all clear here, so it's all good. Ride it down! Ride it down! Everyone panic.
Slow down.
So, going to finish up this video with us goofing around in the sandpit again. It was even harder today because the sun is beating down. There is not a cloud in the sky. Even though it's only 16 degrees out, it's warm.
Didn't have my goggles on. Mistake. Just got whipped in my fucking face because I didn't have my goggles on. You guys stuck? Alright, I'm not going that way then.
Steven's trying the steeper sandy bit. Brave lad. I can see by my shadow I still need to put more effort into keeping my bloody elbows up. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Thanks for watching.